Hello, do you know the difference between a standard and a fuller figure pattern for the Lutterloh system for pants? Today we're going to find out. My name is Judith and I welcome you to Cordial Couture. And I would first start by thanking everyone that subscribed to my channel, that liked my videos and left comments. It really means a lot to me, and I really appreciate the help that each of you are helping out answering questions as those arise in the comments. So when I did in my last video, I did a pair of standard pants format, and I realized that out of the box that format does not suit me. So today I'm going to analyze a fuller figure to see if that fits better. And what we're going to do is we're going to use this pant pattern, the standard pant pattern that I used in my last video, and a similar pant pattern in the fuller figure, the blue, navy blue one here, and we're going to analyze the two patterns. Originally, I thought that in this video I would compare the two patterns and then make the pants, but I find that it's too much information for one video. So today we're really going to concentrate on only comparing the two patterns, and in my next video then I will sew the navy blue pants and we'll look at the differences for those. So I'll change my camera angle and we'll look at the two patterns. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to study the back of the pants and see the difference. So this is my standard pants and this is my full figure pants. And we're going to start by measuring the waist here. So I have my measuring tape here, and this is in centimeters. So the standard pants has 26 and a half, and I have to take out 1.5 centimeters. So 26 minus 1.5 is, did I say 26? So here I have 24 and a half times 2. So my back waist is 49 centimeters. And I'll do the same exercise here on the fuller figure, where I have 27 centimeters minus 3 centimeters, which gives me 24 times 2 is 48. So there's 1 centimeter difference. It could be a style. If I look at my waist here and the back, my waist is 45, so the standard is 49, the full figure is 48. Let's say I have to adjust by 3 centimeters, and then I have to split it in two. That's 1.5 centimeters. So I have a choice of either increasing this by 1.5 centimeters or adding an extra dart, because I don't know if it's good to have too large of a dart. So there's in the standard pattern, I was still the same issue. I don't have as wide a back as a standard pattern, and we do have to plan for ease as well. So that's the waist. The hips are the same because we're using the same measurement for 114 centimeters for both patterns, so we don't need to study that. The other thing I want to study is the belly. So I'm going to just look halfway here. It gives me, I read that, 28.5. So I multiply by 2 is 57. And here in my belly, I have 29. So it's pretty similar. On the back, 28.5, 29. So the belly on the back is the same. So the back is pretty similar. There is one thing that is slightly different that I noticed is if I put my crotch, and the crotch length can depend on the style of pants you have, but I really line up my crotch and my seam allowance here. I noticed that in here, you can't see it very well, but my crotch is going like this on the full figure. So my crotch is a bit deeper on the full figure, and then it comes up like this. So there's a difference in the curve of the crotch on a fuller figure pattern. So I am going to now bring up the front pattern and look at those. Okay, so here we have the two front patterns of the pair of pants. This is a standard pattern. If we start by looking at the waist here, and we measure this with the pockets included, here we have 26 centimeters. We're going to take out 6 centimeters for the pleat in the front. 26 and a half minus 6 gives me 19.5, and I multiply that by 2, it gives me 39 centimeters. In terms of the hips, it's the same, and in terms of the waist here, It's 27.5, so I have a bit more room at the in the tummy here, and also the pleat is slightly smaller, so I will have more room in the tummy than at the waist. That's a standard pair of pants. If I take this pair of pants and go to the line here, I have 24 centimeters approximately, 24.5 times 2, which is 49. So if we compare 39 on the standard and 49 on the full figure, I have an extra 10 centimeters on the waist. I have a 55 front waist, so I'm going to have to still adjust the full figure, but that's a 10 centimeter difference. And we'll just look at the halfway through between the hips. It's 20, almost 26, 25.5. So I do have another centimeter times 2, so that's 2 extra centimeters at the belly. So that's the difference in the waist. And if you look at if we line up the crotches here, line up on the same line, they're very similar. There's a very slight difference here on the front, but not much, not as much as on the back. That's that, and these seem to be higher waisted as well. If I were to actually, I don't know if the proper calculation is this, but anyway, so that's the difference between the two. So I'll switch back my camera. So there you have the difference between the standard and the full figure of patterns. I was hoping that the full figure would fit out of the box, but I guess I have to make adjustments for my front stomach. So I will do that in the next video. I'll have both the garment construction, and I will show you how I will go about adjusting the front of the pattern to add 3 centimeters on the front. So that means a total of 6. As always, if you like this video, hit the thumbs up. If you have any comments or any suggestions on how to adjust the pattern, please feel free to do so. And of course, I invite you to subscribe to my channel. It really encourages me. So thank you very much, and we'll see each other next time.